Very neat, Children of Herne. Well, I put quite a lot of stuff on because some of you were interested in palmistry, so I've taken the liberty of putting a very advanced system of lessons on palmistry for those who want to study it. Okay, we're back to wands again, aren't we? So, wands are a way of transmitting your energy to another, to change an environment or to heal somebody. Now, does it really make any difference what the wand is made of, whether it's got a crystal on the end or whether it hasn't? No, not really. It's of the earth. What is of the earth will stay on the earth. Let me get that quite clear. The body that you are existing in will remain on this earth. There's many groups who talk about ascension, where your body's going to go up into the sky, and I don't know where it goes then actually. But I think you'll find this does not work. Ascension works in a different way. It is the life force of your body, the Atman, the Ka, the soul, whatever you like to call it, that can be ascended. I'm not going to go into what the aliens can do, because this would take up too much time of what happens. But this is ascension. What is of this earth stays on this earth. Let me make that perfectly clear. It's not when you cross over, you're not going to take your 35 million or whatever you got with you. So what do you take off this earth? You take knowledge. That is transmittable through various lifetimes. Those that have read Brian Weiss's books, you'll find this is mind-blowing, and it explains a lot more than what I can. That some of the masters, they too, just because if you're a master, you don't know everything. If you're a master, you're still a student. You're still studying. You're still learning. When the learning stops, you stop. Period. Now, the chakras that revolve, the energy centers that revolve around your body, there's so many of them, as I explained before. These energy centers, if the energy stops, you stop. You become non-existent. You become gone. Interesting point. Because if energy is stopping, then life stops. If the energy from the earth stops, the earth ceases to be. Scary shit. That is why we work on the earth, to recuperate and to build on it, to energize it. There are several ways we can do this. Dark Raven one has mentioned several things we can do to energize the earth. You are an illuminated being in a body of shit. Sorry for putting it that way, but that's what you are. So many of you, you look in the mirror, you preen yourself, this is you. It's not you. Not at all. Dark Raven One put on a video which was, it quite shocked me actually. It's on SOL, where it states that the people around you, the ones that aren't enlightened, they're food. They're on the food chain, people. For the, which ones was it, love?
So this is what the ancients knew long ago.
Oh yeah. The ancients knew this thousands of years ago. You are on the food chain. So what's going to gobble you up? There are certain aliens, by all accounts.
Reptilians and the Greys.
The reptilians and the Greys. Thank you, love. They absorb the life force from the body of humans. So therefore, they're like spirit vampires, if you like. I hate the word vampires. Vampires do not exist. But in this case, they vamp on the energy that you have.
And they have to have wars and killing.
Oh yes. And they must have plenty of wars, plenty of killings, plenty of unexplained deaths.
They feed off fear, violence.
I don't know whether you can hear in there that these things feed off fear and violence. They live for it. So, who is the big chief of this dark energy that we hear so much about? Well, I won't name him because I think naming him will cause too much attention drawn to him. We know his name, we know who he is. No, it's not Satan. It's not, where's the other one? Beelzebub. No, it's a lot more devious than that, my friends. These are Christian aptitudes. These are Christian things. This is nothing to do with it. It's sheer evil. It comes from another dimension and it permeates through our dimension. So do we need it on this earth? Yes, of course you do. Your whole system is made up of two aspects, the dark side and the light side. So when you're told you have free will, yes, you have free will to choose which way. That's your free will. If you go off track and you go against, break harmony with the masters and with the positive light energy, then everything goes to shit for you. It all goes screwy. If you work with them and you know by that little voice in your head whether you're doing right or not, then lo and behold, everything starts going right. Look over your lives, my friends. Analyze yourself. Get to know who you are. All of you out there, you're wearing masks. You're pretending to be something you are not. You're pretending to be this and you're pretending to be that. The man who's trying to date a girl, he puts on a facade, a front, a plastic face to make that girl more attractive. It would be far better if she saw the person for what they really are, to get to know them what they really are. Fortunately, I'm in a position to have very close friends who are the real deal. They are what they are. They don't put on fronts, they don't put on faces either. You accept them or you don't. And that's how I like it. There's so many people pleasers. They wear the suits. They wear the flashy car and the flashy rings, and I should talk. And flashy jewellery. They get their hair done every day or every week. They preen themselves like a wallflower. But they're not being themselves. They're not being what they really are and who they really are. So analyse this. Get to know who you really are. Get rid of all that dross, all that rubbish. And show yourself to the world. Then that's your first step. Go out, make friends, talk to strangers. It's better to make a friend than to make an enemy. Just a quick quote. Okay, asshole, how long have I got on this?
2 minutes.
See what I mean? He doesn't tell me nothing. Ain't got 10 minutes. Oh, that ain't good.
Alright, for now on I'll tell you you've got a minute left.
Do you like hospital food or?
No, it'll be you waking up with a crown round, not
Oh
me.
yeah, I'd like to see who's going to do it too. So
At your
okay.
age, it should be easy. You know.
Ah, these children, they never learn, do they? These young ones. I like to talk. I haven't got enough time here now, but I want to talk about ancient energy, what the ancients followed, what they believed, what they really into. I'm not talking about a few years ago. I'm talking a few thousand years ago.
That can be talked about in the next week.
Yeah, I think so. And what has been revealed, what has been written. And you could be surprised. Thank you for listening to me. Merry we have met. Merry we part. Merry we will meet again. Namaste.